Hey, what's up? It's Jason. I was working in my shop today. It's a beautiful day, but we've had so much rain here in Middle Tennessee that I just haven't been able to get out and saw. It's going to change tomorrow, but today I'm working in my shop and I'm actually cutting. I'm cross-cutting this stuff. I'm cutting cookies for a customer, and he dropped these kind of smaller logs off. And I've already cut them. I've already cut quite a few of them, but I figured I'll grab my camera and just kind of roll with this and record it. But this guy, I've already cut some stuff for him. He brought some like just shorter logs. They're not very big. They're not very long, but I can cut them on this Sawmill up here in my shop. And what he's doing with them is I cut this stuff at 2 1/4 inches, and what he's gonna do is he's a woodworker, and he's gonna make some cutting boards or charcuterie boards, and then he's gonna do some benches, and I think just a whole variety of stuff. So I just took these big logs and kind of milled them down so where he could mill them down a little bit further so that he could actually work with it. But he's got hickory and red oak, and I think there's some white oak in here. But right now I'm cutting cookies, what we call cookies in Sawmill land, and it's really just where you put the log up here, and you cross cut it just like this. So I've got 3 of these set up, and I'm just coming out through here with my blade and just cutting them this way, just doing a cross cut. These were only like 24 inches tall, and so I've just been cutting them down, and I got to rig up a little bit of a system here on my sawmill to accomplish this. But it's nothing sophisticated. Really, I just set them down on a board, and I screw the base of these in with like a 3-inch screw, or like a 2.5, 3-inch screw. I'll screw it in here and screw it in here, and then I actually put a board back here in the back that acts kind of like a backstop. And I go down through here and just make sure everything's level, and then I take my saw head and just come down with it and just cut. I usually cut them like 2 1/4. I don't like cutting them much thinner than that, because whenever these start to dry, they'll crack and pull apart. I've got some over here. Let me show you. So here's one I cut probably, I don't know, 6 8 months ago, and this is what they do. If you cut them too small, they will actually pull apart. They start to pull apart like that, and they'll crack. That's a white oak one, but you can see right there where the crack is. But nevertheless, man, it's fun to cut stuff like this, like little stuff, and just play with it. You can actually put this on a table saw and cut this, and then you can use it as like a floating shelf coming out from a wall. I'll post a picture of it. I did one of these for my daughter in her room, and she likes black walnut, so we cut some black walnut cookies, and I'll post a picture of it. Nevertheless, that's what I'm doing, and just thought I would grab my camera. I was like, man, I should have been making a video of this while I was doing it. So, but anyway, hang out with me today and watch me cut these cookies. Okay, yeah, so there you go. I just made that last cut, and we got him some good material to work with here. Quite a few cookies on that pallet, and then I got another pallet over here. I'm gonna get this stuff out of the sun whenever I stop recording video. There's some cookies on the back there, and then I got him some good material here to work with. 9/4 material, or 2 1/4. They call it 9/4 in woodworking land, but it's 2 1/4 inch thick material. And this is red oak, and I think there's some white oak in here, and then there's hickory back here. And so it's shagbark hickory, so really difficult to cut properly without having a whole bunch of waves in your cut. And so you just got to put a good sharp blade on and cut slow, really slow, to get a good cut. So anyhow, got him some good material to work with in his woodworking shop, and I still got a half a day left, so it's a beautiful day. I think I'm gonna put my property management hat on and go check on one of my rental properties. Y'all have a good day.